Hey Ronald, how you doing? All right, so thank you so much for resubmitting your work. Written rationale is fantastic. Very good job there. It's always a great benefit to any instructor to have this kind of detailed written analysis to accompany any visual assignment because it really helps me to ascertain where your proficiency level is as far as your understanding of the assignment itself, your understanding of the learning objectives and the outcomes and what's expected of the assignment itself. So this detailed written rationale here is fantastic. Greatly appreciated. Please keep this up. Yeah, please keep this up throughout the class. It's really great. Thank you. So let's go straight to the magazine ad here. I think it's a good ad. I really do. I think it looks great. So as I look at the ad, there's a couple of things I think that the one thing I'm seeing is a little bit of a visual hierarchy issue. And the reason I say that is because right now it's really an easy fix too. So no worries here. And how it has to do with your text. So right now, this text is smaller. This is the subhead, right? This is Arial bold italic, and this is the headline, Arial bold, right? This text is smaller, but it's not small enough that it's telling the viewer, don't look at me first, look at me first. In terms of typographic hierarchy, we base a good portion of hierarchy on scale. The largest thing is saying, look at me first. The next largest is saying, look at me second. And then in this case, the smallest is saying, okay, look at me last. So we have the largest, look at me first, look at me second, look at me last, right? But this look at me second is too close to look at me first. It's too close to the same size. My recommendation is to reduce this font size by 20–30%. And also, I would also recommend this. I think that it would be some really nice visual continuation. Instead of using this gray in the back, in the type color, I would go right ahead well, I'm just going to go ahead and say use that white right there. I think that's really going to add a nice pop that's going to really be able to stand up to the vibrancy and the detailed texture in this portion of the magazine ad of the image itself. So then I would also recommend reducing the leading. That's the space between the lines of text here, here, here. Reduce that. And then also the body copy, don't forget, body copy is Arial bold regular. So that shouldn't be set in italic. So this is Arial bold. This is Arial bold italic. This is Arial regular. Okay. This is right here, that little word alone on the end of the paragraph that's sitting on a line alone, that's called a typographic widow. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that there's at least, you don't ever want to have one word stuck on a line alone by itself. Okay, so you want to recompose this type so that you've got at least another couple of words down there. As long as we're right here and you've got this nice margin set up, just take that guideline right down there, okay? Follow that and align your address type right there so we can preserve that beautiful left margin, okay? Conversely, you've got the right margin set right there. So what I would do is I would recommend that you take that logo and pull that in to right align it with that the end of the text there, the end of that text box where enjoy, the Y in enjoy. So get that in alignment. My final recommendation is just to add a clipping mask to your final presentation. And I've left, here's my text for your, where did it go? Here's my text for your critique, and I left instructions on how to use a clipping mask. What that's going to do is that's going to take this, and it's just per presentation, it's just going to give us that right there, okay? Okay, so yeah, those are my, oh, by the way, this little guy right here, that's a stray type selection. So what you want to do in your original file is select that, delete it, and then it'll be able to center this on the elements in there. Right now it thinks this is part of the design. That's why you have this big gray area here in the file. So you delete that and the file will be constrained to those proportions. Get that clipping mask in place, change the color of your type, reformat your type right there. And as long as this is left aligned, I would go ahead and pull this over here and left align that headline as well. All right. Other than that, I think it's a really good good start. Imagery looks great. Masking looks great. Everything's placed beautifully. Typography, logos placed perfectly. So yeah, really good job so far. But those recommendations, I think, will improve page harmony, so I'd like to see those. Now, I recommend that you make those changes before you start work on your banner ad, because theoretically, the changes you make here should be applied to your banner ad, right? So, yeah, I definitely want to see, I'd like to see those changes being made. I think that at the very least, you want to make those changes by the time you're ready to turn in your final submission at the end of the class. But preferably, I'd like to see it done before you start your banner ad, which is coming up right quick here. So it means it would probably be feasible for you to make these changes as soon as possible. One final recommendation is to take the turtle and run an adjustments layer on that, because right now it's pure black down here. So we've lost a lot of detail in the adjustment there. So we should have detail right down through there. So try to bring some of that detail back with an adjustment layer. All right, fantastic. Any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you.